Welcome back to BTS Heart. The atmosphere on day 2 of BTS's concert in Boston suddenly turned into a moment that thousands of ARMY inside the stadium would never forget. The cheers that had filled the arena from the very beginning instantly transformed into hysterical screams. Because a unique poster had caught Jimin's attention. The poster was held by an elderly fan standing amidst the sea of ARMY. The message written on it read, "Anything? Throw it to me. Keychain, jacket. I've been waiting for 7 years." At first, no one expected Jimin to notice the sign. But as the spotlight directed toward the stands, Jimin suddenly stopped in his tracks. He stared at the fan. His expression shifted immediately, as if he was deeply touched by those simple words. A moment later, he walked toward the edge of the stage. The entire stadium erupted instantly. Fans began chanting Jimin's name with intense enthusiasm. And then, without hesitation, Jimin took off the jacket he was wearing and handed it directly to the fan. The woman who had been faithfully supporting BTS for 7 years covered her face. Her hands trembled as she received the gift she had never imagined getting directly from her idol. Tears could no longer be held back as she stood gazing at Jimin with glistening eyes. But the surprise didn't end there. Jimin approached again and bowed deeply as a sign of respect. Then he pulled the fan into a warm embrace, as an expression of gratitude for the years of support she had given. The stadium shook with screams. Many ARMY captured the moment on their cameras. Others stood completely frozen, unable to believe what was unfolding right before their eyes. And Jungkook, standing not far away, watched the entire scene in silence, his expression showing deep emotion, seeing how sincerely Jimin treated his fan. Then came the moment that made the entire stadium lose it completely. As a final token of gratitude, Jimin placed a warm kiss on the fan's forehead. Thousands of spectators screamed all at once. The fan appeared completely speechless, weeping as she tightly held the jacket in her arms. Many believed that 7 years of waiting had finally paid off in the most extraordinary way imaginable. The moment quickly became a hot topic across social media. Thousands of fans shared photos and clips of the emotional scene, many admitting they cried along, deeply touched by Jimin's sincerity. But the night wasn't over yet. Jimin took a deep breath and raised the microphone once more. His eyes were red, his voice trembled. And with quiet sincerity, he shared that the long journey with BTS was not always filled with happiness. There were times he felt exhausted, overwhelmed, and questioned his own abilities. But amidst all those moments, he said the fans were always his greatest reason to keep going. The stadium fell silent. Thousands of fans stood gazing at the stage, unwilling to miss a single word. Sobs could be heard from every corner of the arena. Some fans hugged one another, unable to hold back the emotion they felt. Then Jimin looked back toward the elderly fan, raised his hand, and waved gently as a mark of respect. That simple action triggered another wave of emotion throughout the entire stadium. Not far away, Jungkook had been watching everything closely, his expression calm, but his eyes reflecting everything he felt. Slowly, he stepped toward Jimin and gently patted his shoulder, whispering something the audience couldn't hear. Jimin smiled and lowered his head, trying to steady his still fragile emotions. That quiet moment between them instantly drew cheers from thousands of fans. Jungkook then raised Jimin's hand into the air, smiling out at the audience. The stadium erupted once more. Jungkook wrapped his arm around Jimin's shoulder and walked him back toward the center of the stage. Thousands of ARMY chanted both of their names with passion that echoed through every corner of Gillette Stadium. Then, before leaving the stage, Jimin stopped one final time. He turned back toward the elderly fan. The spotlight beamed onto the stands, and with a warm smile, Jimin raised both hands and formed a heart shape in the air. The fan covered her face once more, tears bursting again after receiving such special attention from her idol. But even that wasn't the end. Jimin slowly picked up a single flower sitting near the edge of the stage. He gazed at it for a moment, then tossed it toward the stands. The entire stadium erupted in hysterical cheers. The elderly fan hugged the flower tightly, as if unwilling to let it go. Tears continued streaming down her face while everyone around her joined in with thunderous applause. Jungkook simply smiled as he watched the scene unfold, occasionally turning to Jimin and nodding. as if understanding exactly how meaningful this moment was. Afterward, Jimin bowed deeply as a sign of gratitude. Thousands of ARMY raised their light sticks simultaneously, transforming the entire stadium into a glowing sea of purple light. That night, the concert in Boston didn't just deliver an extraordinary performance. It left behind a story full of warmth, sincerity, and emotion. A simple poster carrying one small hope from a devoted fan ultimately turned into an unforgettable memory that will live in hearts for years to come. Because that is what Jimin does. He doesn't just perform for his fans. He sees them. He feels them. And he makes sure they know that every single year of waiting was never forgotten. So what do you think? Which moment from Boston touched you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story here on BTS Heart. See you in the next video.